What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So the video that I made about whose car being parked in front of my property. It's been 3 days straight now. This dispatcher on the phone told me, this morning to call first. I'm gonna talk about this for like a little bit here because I'm making this video first. But yeah, I mean he laughed at me basically. After I got off the phone, the dispatcher second time. Because let me tell you guys real quick here, the dispatcher the second time said the 72-hour mark starts with, when we come out there and we mark the car. And I'm like, well, it's been parked in front of my property for 3 days already. What do you want me to do? And because I said to the dispatcher told me this morning that she transferred me over to abandoned vehicle number with City of Carlsbad police and left a voicemail. And then yeah, I mean, I don't know. And again, the 72-hour mark does not start when it comes out to be marked. Okay, it starts with what? Because I have it on footage. Especially now that, I mean, he has the same exact camera that I do, and he knows what he's doing. I have it all on camera. Of what he did. I have it all on camera, so he cannot deny that it's been parked there for 3 days. It's been there for 3 days. So I'm gonna go and make an attempt to call the police again later on tonight. If they say the same things, I'm gonna mention, hey, yesterday the police told me, the police told me to call them back, and then because the police officer on the phone yesterday told me to call them back today because it's obviously going to still be parked in front of my property. And then they said, oh, we'll come out and we'll mark the car, we'll ticket the car as well, ticket him, give him a ticket, and also walk over there and give him a stern talking to about this, saying, look, we've gotten multiple complaints about your car being parked in front of this property for more than a couple of days. So and he's complained about this so much, and he gets super angry when you park there, so you need to stop doing that kind of thing. So that will be talked about pretty dang soon. So I will go ahead and give the police a call one more time, explain all that. It's in the notes as well. That officer wrote it in as a note as well, so it'll be mentioned for sure. But anyway, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I just want to talk about that a little bit. I will be uploading that video that I made later. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So we're going to be talking about Apple. Okay, so what we're going to talk about first is obviously the Apple Watch. I haven't made any of these like videos where we go online on here, talk about it. Let's just jump right into it. So for next month, for the September event for Apple of 2023, we are going to be getting a Apple Watch Ultra 2. I don't like this, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a little while. However, what I did here is that, which I actually am kind of excited about, is that we're going to get some new like Apple Watch Ultra color bands. And what I keep reading and what I keep watching on videos is that the colors that we're going to be getting is for new colors for the Alpine Loop and new colors for the Ocean Band. Nothing yet on the Trail Loop, Because as you guys all know, which I'm going to show you guys all three of my Ultra bands that I have. Okay. I'm going to show you guys all three, which I can't believe I actually have all three. I am like shocked right now. So as you guys all know, I have the green Alpine Loop. I have the gray, orange, black kind of trail loop. And I have the yellow ocean band. So far, what we know is that nothing yet about any new color or color schemes for the trail loop, but for the Alpine and Ocean, we're going to be getting some brand new spanking colors for these two bad boys right here, which is something that I think all of us that have the Ultra are excited about. Nothing wrong with this color. I mean, especially because it matches my shoes, my Puma shoes that I have, which once Puma gets the red ones in my size, I'll go ahead and get them. But for right now, I have the orange and gray. When I saw those shoes in that color, I was like, hell yeah! Excuse me, hell yeah, because it matches this band. So yeah, again, nothing yet about any new colors or color schemes coming out with this band quite yet. Although these past 10 months have literally been all of us talking about how much we are obsessed with this band right here. So I'm assuming now, let me know if I'm wrong. However, because we love these two bands, we do, all of us these past 10 months. These past 10 months, we love these two. However, we've been making a lot of hype about this one. Okay, we love this band, we're obsessed with this band. The fact that it, it's very stretchy, and but some of us, I have no problem, me personally, but a lot of people are like, well, there's, these are, I don't wear these every day either. And I only wear this one when we go to the pool. And then I switch between these guys. So really, for me personally, I wear these two like once in a while. And then, nowadays, because the other band here, so I got like I wear my non-ultra bands on my Ultra, as you guys see around when I'm out and about, and also in my videos. And I'm not gonna lie, again, I'm not sugarcoating it either. I only wear my yellow ocean band when we go to the pool. So when he wants us to go to the pool, I'm like, yeah, I got to change my Apple Watch band. So, when dad wants us to go to the pool, I'm like, heck yes, let's go. I change into this band right here. But yeah, so, and I think that's why, because we just make so much hype about this band and how much we're overly obsessed with this band right here. And the fact that it's stretchy, it's like super lightweight. And honestly, when I'm wearing this, luckily it's not as like lightweight as this band here. And I can't remember if I bought this band on Amazon or on Wish. I did a lot of online shopping on Wish, on the Wish app, like long ago. I can't remember where I bought this band. However, I am too afraid to wear this band on my Ultra. So, but I'm not afraid to wear it on my SE, which it actually looks pretty cool. And it feels just right, about the right weight on my SE. I do feel comfortable wearing this camouflage adjustable solo loop kind of ish band on my 7 Nike. I do from time to time, but lately, past, I don't know, almost a year now, it seems like, I've been only rocking it on my SE. And it looks pretty cool too with the black SE watch. Because, compared with these two bands right here, this band feels way too light to be on the Ultra. And if you also have this band, whether you have it in camo, whether you have it in different color, whatever, wear it on your SE or your other Apple Watch. For me, it's my 7 Nike. Would not recommend wearing that on the Ultra. But they made that, like Tim Cook and everyone else at Apple, when they designed the trail loop band, they designed it so perfectly and so I don't know, I almost said effortlessly, but they designed it so well to the point where it's like lightweight and you barely feel it, and it's perfect. So again, I think with the reason behind, so stay tuned. This video is gonna be super long. Don't know that. But with the lightweight of this band, I think because of these right here, the where it claps into the watch, it doesn't feel like it's gonna like fall off or anything. Your watch is gonna fall off or anything like that, and it's like super, secure and everything like that. So it's perfect. It's perfect. And then again, what I think the reason why is so far we've been hearing, we got a month, until, the Apple event of 2023, the main event of the year is in September. Is because they're trying to, I think, get us to be hyped up about the new colors and to get these bands. I'm only happy about the new color options for the Ocean bands and the Alpine bands. I'm not so happy about the new Apple Watch Ultra 2 because it seems so kind of like weird, if you ask me, because really, all in all, which we'll get into it with when we talk about when we get into the Hermes Apple Watch part of this video, but why I highly do not recommend buying it. It's why I haven't bought it. Obviously, can't afford it. So I would not recommend buying it regardless because of the price and everything. We'll get to that in a little bit. But right now, we're talking about the band. We're talking about Apple Watch Ultra right now. And so, there's like two reasons I would say this is a weird and bad idea to come out with a Apple Watch Ultra 2, the second generation, right this second. Because one, there are only like two like changes actually to it, and that is the they're saying that we have like that we're gonna get a new color of the watch, and it's gonna come in like the black, like space gray or like black. And two, and the second change and second and only change, the second and the change about it is that everything else is designed the same. And also except for the action button, the side button, and the crown. I also believe the crown guard as well is apparently made from a 3D printed machine. And then everything else on the watch is made how it was made last year for us all. And two, which I should have said this for the first reason, but regardless, yeah, it's also a dumb reason. Two is that, we've only had the Apple Watch Ultra for not even a year yet. And so it's kind of, 10 months for us that have had it on, and 11 months since it's come out, right? So 11 months since it came out, right, for the September event, and 10 months since all of us have gone to our Apple store and bought it, right? Or gone on the website or the app and bought it, right? So majority of us, pretty much 90, I would say 90 or so % of us that have our Ultra have had it for 10 months, at least 10 months. And yes, even though the battery life is kind of going down a little bit, why, I don't know the reason for that. It's kind of weird, but I don't care. At least it lasts like 2 days. That's all I care about right now. It still lasts 2 days. However, the other thing is because like we've only had it for like not even a year yet, and they're already like, hey, let's go ahead and, you know, make another one. I was hoping, and I believe a lot of us as well were also hoping for this as well, that they were gonna like come out with the Ultra like maybe like 2 years down the line, 3, maybe 4 years down the line, and then come out with the Ultra, so that way we could at least have our original Ultra for like at least a few years as our main daily watch. And then because before the Ultra, my main daily watch was my Series 7 Nike. So this is my main daily watch before. And then I would wear this one when I needed to charge this one. And then since the Ultra, obviously, duh, you know, the Ultra is like my main daily watch. I never leave the house without it. And then, you know, and now I only wear my 7 Nike or my SE when the other one is being charged, when my Ultra is being charged, whichever one is like, you know, whichever one's, you know, has enough battery to last at least a few hours, maybe, because it charges like lightning fast. Um, and so yeah, for those of you that are happy about the, you know, the Ultra 2 coming out now, I mean, cool. I mean, good for you. But I would be careful because, you know, because again, there's like not that much really like upgraded. And plus, every few months now, for the past few months or so now, we've all got notifications on our Ultra and on our iPhones telling us to upgrade to the next iOS, right? The next Watch OS. And soon, always in September, it's kind of weird, right? Always in September, at some point in September, I can't remember if it's before, during, or after the WWDC event. I don't know if, you know, like before, after, when, or whatever, that it's time for the public version of the new Watch OS, the new iOS, which this time around, watch all the videos of the public betas. You know, I am hyped. I am pumped about it. I cannot wait. And so it's going to be really, really exciting. So as you guys can see here, which we'll go Alpine first. So Alpine, you can choose Starlight, green, orange. Trail Loop, you have yellow beige. You got blue gray. And you got black gray. At some point, I definitely want to get this band right here, the blue gray one. That one looks super cool. I do want to get that one at some point. I really like that color. And they got yellow beige. I might get that one in the future. I'm not sure. But you all know that I have this one. And what's really cool about that one, which I'll show you guys again. So I might wear this band in a little bit or later on today. I mean, I've been wearing this band for a while now, since I got it, right? Hold on, it fell on the grounds. So, what's really cool is that, yeah, so what you get on the other ones is just this right here, the tab, the pull tab is gray here. The yellow beige, it looks like it's just the beige color, and then obviously on the black gray, which I can show you guys in person, not in person, but on the video, is you get the orange pull tab. That's like really cool feature on the black gray band. Then you got the ocean band, and you can select yellow, midnight, or white. And as you all saw, I have the yellow one. Right, I got the yellow one. And then and like with the, to show you guys, and then from colors to the Alpine Loop, you got Starlight, you got green, which is what I have, and then you got orange. So I got the green one. So yeah, I have the green one right here. So next, we're gonna go over. Let's go over the Series 8 next. So you have the option to go with aluminum or stainless steel. And keep in mind with the Ultra, they're all gonna have the orange accents on the digital crown. So that always means, just so like with, which will be easier to show you, with my 7 Nike, so on other watches, right, as the red accents, right, on the Ultra, they purposefully, for some weird reason, I don't know why, but I guess also to make a difference. So on the Ultra, they purposefully made the accent orange, and then on other watches, they made it red to indicate, that's how you know that's the cellular version. So, and then obviously on the other watches, the regular watches, right? The regular Apple watches, I should say, the non-cellular version, so just the GPS model, it doesn't have any circle on it, just like that. So you got aluminum or stainless steel. So with the stainless steel, you have no option but to get the cellular GPS plus cellular version, right? You can get it in gold, silver, or graphite. And then aluminum, you can choose from Midnight, Starlight, which is the one that I have here. I didn't mean to get this one, but I got on Amazon. I didn't mean to choose this color here, but that is what it is. It's an Apple Watch. What are you gonna do? And then you got silver, and then you got product red. Okay, and then you can choose from 41 to 45 millimeters on that one. And then obviously GPS plus cellular, which again, if you get the stainless steel option, so pretend I'm getting a stainless steel option, right? It's not going to ask you if you want, the cellular or just GPS, right? So take you right down to the bands. So then you get all these different bands here. Right? So, which I love these bands right here. This one right here, these new ones. So I really like these ones here. So I like these new bands here. They look really cool. Because it's sports sleep. I like that one a lot too. And then yeah, so next we're gonna go over the SE. So next we're gonna go over the SE. And so you have Midnight, Starlight, and Silver. So really not much about the SE. So mine, you obviously saw mine. Mine's the Midnight. And you can choose 40 or 44. So let's pretend to pick one. Let's go over it. So you can choose with this one, obviously. You can choose GPS, or GPS plus cellular. So then next, and then obviously supported carriers right now, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, which I think all of us have. And then you can get the rubber bands, which are these guys. Solo Loop, Sport Bands, Nike Sport Bands, Textiles, Leather, and then yeah, so that is it. That next we're gonna go over, let's see, watch. Let's now go over the Apple Watch Hermes. Now there's a reason behind, and because other channel got taken down, I haven't yet talked about it on this channel. So I wanted to bring this up because this is like super duper important to talk about. Now, the Apple Watch Hermes, now once you see the price tag on this bad boy right here, you're going to understand why I dislike this watch so much. Now, as you guys can see, yeah, it's just basically just like the internal of the watch itself. That's kind of like what Apple did to it. So everyone that works at Apple headquarters that put this watch together, that made the Hermes Apple Watch. All they did was just take, a 7 or a 6 or even an 8 or an SE, right? All they did was that, and then take that and just, so like they would take this, open it up, and just add, the new, just add like the exclusive, like Hermes, faces, and that's basically it. And also, the money that you're spending on this watch, you're not spending it on the watch, you're basically spending it for the unboxing experience. So that's basically all it is, you guys. You're not really spending this money on this watch for the watch itself. I guarantee you that much. You're spending that much money on the unboxing experience, and also for that cool little, I guess, that comes in every single box. Oh, like get an orange, silicone band, I mean, that's really all it is with this. So says here, which we'll just read it. While Apple Watch Hermes artistry in full bloom, the Apple Watch Hermes partnership is built on shared foundation of innovation, uncompromising design. From the vibrant colors, bands, every detail is crafted to be timeless and stunning. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's basically yeah, this is like the exclusive, Hermes sports band. It says here the light, flexible, and water resistant. The sports band is signature Hermes orange is perfect for exercising, included as an additional band. Every Apple Watch Hermes silver stainless steel case. Space black stainless steel case comes with a matching black Hermes sports band. So I guess you get the black one, you get the black band, but if you get the other ones, you get the orange one. And also the, fancy, orange, like fancy grayish, felts, case or something like that, right? So that's basically all it is. So now we're gonna look at, yeah, so you got an orange box. So what we're gonna do here is just, we're not gonna buy it, but we're the same thing we did earlier. We're just gonna go ahead and, because I want you guys to see what the price is on this thing. So let's pretend to get the silver one. Let's go with that one. Just go with the first one here, and you're looking at a total of $1,279 here. I mean, yeah, that band right there is cool. Let's just go ahead and just look at the bands themselves. and see how much the bands themselves cost. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick here. Just scrolling through, look for the Hermes bands. And that's what we're going to go and talk about, because we all know that the other bands, like the regular Apple Watch bands go from $50 to $100, like which I'm going to show you guys right now. So this band right here in my Pride Apple Watch band, it's Velcro as well, $50 each. Leather link, $100. Obviously, the Ultra, $100 for the band itself. So yeah, and then so yes, obviously the leather link is $100. The modern buckle one, I don't know why it's $150. It looks kind of tacky if you ask me. Really, I only see like women rocking. I'm not trying to genderize these bands in any way possible with these two, but I only see like women wearing these bands. Sorry if it seems like I'm gendering it kind of, but also at the same time, it's kind of weird because it says here the modern buckle is only for the 38, 40, and 41 millimeter watches only. So anyway, yeah, so let's look at these bands. So $319 for these two bands right here. $340 for this one right here. We scroll down, $540. $900 for, excuse my language, for the band itself. So next we're gonna go over phones. Let's just go through the whole like Apple thing here. So let's go with phones. We're gonna start out with going way the other way around, starting with the SE. So the SE is kind of like, I'm glad I don't have one. I'm glad I have the 13 and both of them. The iPhone SE is kind of like a budget version of the phone, basically, right? Like how the SE is the budget version of the watches, right? So I don't know. So it says you're starting at $429. The chip that really zips, a leap in battery life, a fast 5G connection, which is basically how all towers are nowadays. Like the towers, I guess, they're underneath the ground, I guess, too. They're all 5G. A design that's made to last. A superstar camera, which I don't see how, because it only has like one camera. A button you call home. An all-in pocket friendly 4.7-inch design. A15 chip. So I mean, it's basically just like a budget version. We're just gonna scroll through here. See how it has like that one camera on there? Yeah, I don't know how it's a superstar camera, but anyways. But yeah, I mean, if you want to buy, you can buy it. I mean, looks cool. Anyways, next we're gonna go over the iPhone 12. So the iPhone 12 here, we got a blue, we got purple, we got green, because it looks like it'd be a light green here. We got white, we got black, and then we got product red. They start at 64 gigabyte all the way up to 256 gigabyte. So what's in the box? Obviously the phone itself, and then the USB-C to Lightning cable. Next, we're gonna go with the iPhone 13, which is what I have right now. So, so the iPhone 13, choosing the iPhone 13 mini or the regular iPhone 13. with these two. So the one that has like the two cameras on it, you can choose between blue, pink, midnights, starlight, green, or product red. And then 128 gigabytes is where it starts, all the way up to 512 gigabytes. And then obviously the phone and then the cable. Next, we're gonna look at, let's see, don't see the Pro on here. I guess they don't have them on here, I guess. Let's go iPhone 14. So we got bigger and better. So iPhone 14, 6.1 inches, and iPhone 14 Plus, 6.7 inches. The longest battery life of any iPhone ever. Ceramic shield, tougher than any smartphone glass. Water resistance. Shaky shot, stable video. Obviously 5G, cross detection, emergency SOS via satellites. So yeah, this is pretty cool, right? And they got the new yellow one now too, I guess. So we got black, starlight, product red, blue, purple, and then yellow is the new one now. So then it goes up to 512 gigabyte, and it starts at 128 gigabyte. Now let's go to iPhone 14 Pro. So we got here. So the Pro, you can choose between deep purple, gold, silver, or space black. And then the Pro models go up to 1 terabyte. So if you're looking for if you're looking to get up to 1 terabyte, if you're planning to get 1 terabyte, go with the Pro on the Pro models. So you got 128, 256, 512, or 1 terabyte. And the Pro Max, same 4 colors here. And then also same amount of gigabyte storage there. And then next up, we're going to go over what did I say we were going to do in a video? Oh yeah, Hermes, right? Hermes. So this is what we're going to go over, right? Next. Yeah, so we're going to go to the website, because that's one thing that I wanted to show you guys on here. Is we're just going to go scroll through. So hats, $870, $530. So I mean, look at this. This like headbands that pretty much a lot of women wear. It will cost you up to $820. This hat right here, that's, I mean, looks like it made out of straw, looks like. I mean, it looks like they had this hat made and then just put their logo on it and then selling it for almost $700. You can get these hats anywhere else. These headbands, you can get these headbands, not in the exact style, but like for like $20, right? For like $30, right? So these hats, I mean, look at that. Hat clip, $500. The beret for like $900 almost. A bucket hat for $2,000. I mean, do you guys see now why I do not like the fact that, I mean, we all love Apple, but do you guys see now why, by looking at all this stuff, you know, why the price of the Apple Watch, Hermes, and like their bands itself alone are just they're not priced right whatsoever. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So now look at the women's shoes. We got $860, like $1,000, almost like $2,000 for a pair of these shoes, which you can get any pair of these types of shoes, women's shoes. So if you're a woman, you can go to Target and get any of these pairs of shoes, not the exact like look, like something similar for like $15. The highest would be like $50 probably, but I mean $2,000, $2,000 for the boot. Are you joking right now? So like, do you guys see now why? And then like shoes, $900 for that. No, thank you. Hip hop sneaker, $2,000. So we're gonna go down the line here, so don't forget where we're at. So now we're looking at women's silk. So we got $500 for the scarf. Look at all these scarves here. Almost $600 for that, just for that alone. You can wear it as a headband, or you can wear it as a scarf. Yeah, I mean, that's really high price. Watches. Let's look at the regular watches they got on here. Let's look at it, okay? Because this is the most important part of it all right here. So we got here this watch, $25,000, $11,000, $20,000. Go down the line. I mean, look at this, $3,000. I mean, yeah, it's more than the Hermes Apple Watch. Apparently, yeah, they collaborated with. However, I mean, but at the same time, I would say it's a bit much. The Ultra cost $800. The bands themselves alone cost $100. Why do I agree with it being, being such a high price, higher than a couple $100 higher than other Apple Watches? Is because the Ultra is different, the band design is different, and that's why, I mean, always the new bands that we get, like the Velcro, the Solo Loop, all those, we're still getting those like $50 a piece. The Leather Link, obviously $100 a piece. So I would say that the bands themselves for the Ultra, $100 each. For the watch itself, $800. The Black Unity bands and our other ones, and the Pride bands, $50. The Leather Link, appropriately priced at $100. I'll say if anything fancy that's appropriately priced in the Apple Watch band world right now would be at the highest is $100. So the Leather Link being at $100 is definitely appropriately priced. So I mean, look at these watches here. I mean, they're so high priced. Even though they made it a little bit lower, it's still gonna run you $1,000. I mean, let's look at the higher priced one, $26,000 for something that's like, and that's the small model. And it's like, what the heck, It's like bedazzled, and so you're gonna make that $26,000. You just gonna bedazzle it. Got bedazzle inside, and then you got bedazzle outside as well, pricing at $16,000. Got like a gold band around it, and a gold watch itself. That's really high price. Bath and beach products. Ooh, let's see what they're gonna. Ooh, oh, you want to go to the beach and you want to look fancy? Oh, look at this. $680 for a towel. $540 for swim trunks. $2,000 for a beach mat. Are you joking right now? $620 for a pair of swim trunks that just has a seahorse on it. Now, as we look at this stuff, I mean, $3,000 for a beach bag? Are you kidding me right now? Really? I mean, do you guys see now I why I'm telling you guys, like, don't bid a certain mez? They overprice things. $170. That's lower than the other. It's like this towel right here being at $170. I would say is the only low price thing on here so far that I've seen. I mean, a yachting beach towel, small model, $300. A women's one-piece swimsuit for $600. A whatever this thing is for like $500, I guess, to take to the beach. A yachting beach pillow. A beach pillow. Why would you take a pillow to the beach for $300? Now let's look at jewelry. This should be interesting. So let's look at this stuff. Look at all this. So we're gonna try and get through all this in one video, but I mean, look at all this stuff. $10,400 for a necklace, $5,000 for earrings. There's a fly in here, guys. Okay, we're gonna end the video here and we'll talk more later.